I record it. So if people have questions, they can go listen. Okay, so Expo is coming up. 5th, 6th, and 7th are the dates that we have been invited to. The 5th is from 6 to 8 at in the same hall number 2 at the Expo Center. They want us there right at 6, but they also want us leaving right at 8:15 because they have to clean before the expo comes in the morning. They want to have the people come and clean the hall. And then the next morning is Friday. Well, not next morning, next afternoon is Friday, October 6th from 1 to 6. We can be there anytime after 11. I'll probably get there around noon just to finish up whatever we need to finish up. I will stop by and get 2 bouquets of balloons, which we'll talk about on my way up from Pioneer Party, and then get there about noon. And then I will be there till 6. And then Saturday, they advertise it from 10 to 5, but they actually open the doors at 9 because they have the bigger influencers come in that have high following, and they have the VIP pass holders if you buy a VIP pass ticket. So I'm going to be there probably 8:30. Sorry, guys. I need a drink. So 8:30, I'll be there. If we happen to leave early at all or close down our station at all early on either days, they will not invite us back. And this is our 3rd year going in. I want to keep that good relationship. So we just have to make sure someone is going to be at the booth the whole time. I would love anyone's help on Saturday to help clean up, but I understand that your time with your family is important too. So those are the times. Does anyone have any questions so far? Tickets are free for anyone 12 and under, any expo vendor. So when you get there, if you get there at any time during the day, or if you leave to come back, just let them know that you're a vendor for Plexus and they'll let you in. They'll also give family passes. So if you have family wanting to come, we'll just have to go find Elisa and Jamie. Those are the ladies that run it. They're amazing. They walk around. You'll meet them, Ashley. I know you haven't met them yet. They're amazing people, and they will come and give you tickets, or they'll go let your family in. So that's kind of what the week looks like. It took last time probably an hour to take down. Would you guys say probably an hour? And it's really just stuffing bins and getting it just into cars. And then
and that was only with 4, 5 of us.
Yeah.
So if everyone that was there just planned on staying till 6, because it closes at 5, plan on being until 6, we could get it done really quick.
Done. Yeah. And really you can start closing it down. Like we can start putting stuff away up until like the last hour, because it kind of quiets down the last hour. And then it's just like actually getting this stuff out of there is the hard part. So, okay. As far as how our booth looks, we have what's called a double booth. Last year, Ashley, we were so busy, but we needed the space. We were like talking in the aisle with how busy we got. So it's a double booth. It's going to be 20 feet long, 10 feet back. So we have a lot of space. And in this space, Amanda, do you have that drawing you drew? Could you start drawing for me, please? Okay, so the plan, how we want to visualize this is what we're thinking. We're going to do 2 6-foot tables that will be against the back wall of the 20 feet. So that's 12 feet of table. And then we're going to have chairs. I would like to have 4 chairs at each booth. I only have 4 chairs. Does anyone have 4 chairs that we can borrow? Krista, do you have any?
Just like camp chairs?
Like office chairs, like folding office chairs.
No, but I actually told Kevin I was going to go to Costco and buy folding chairs.
Okay.
Well, as you're talking, I wonder if 4 would be enough. Oh, I should do a pen. Oh, there we go. Because if you have the 2 chairs and then like a computer, I should go get a marker.
I wonder if we should separate the tables a little so we could do 2 and 2 on each side.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So that like if we had people wanting to sit, or if it was slow, we have 8 chairs for the women that are there. Ashley, so more office looking, and Krista, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry, all of us got talking at the same time.
You're fine. I am being told from my peanut gallery back there that we have 4, like we have the church folding chairs that we can do. I also know my sister-in-law has the ones that are kind of the metal chairs that stack on top of each other, and I am sure that I can borrow 4 from her for that too. So,
and I could ask in my neighborhood chat too. Just 4 chairs another 4 chairs would be awesome.
Let me just
4.
You have 4 chairs, Melissa? Oh, perfect. And those match mine.
Great. Let's just do those.
Yeah. Can you bring those, Melissa? Okay. So she's going to bring the 4 chairs.
Also, I think last year we borrowed Melissa's other table, didn't we? Do you have 2 tables now?
I have 2 tables now. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll bring 2 6-foot tables with 2 tablecloths that go all the way around it and underneath. They're black. And then we'll have 4 chairs at each table. Cool. Everyone agree with that?
Okay. And last year we used the one table for like our samples and stuff. Are we still planning that? If you're gonna have 4 chairs, I think maybe we probably ought to have, if we're gonna have people at both tables, then we need to have another table for samples and decorating.
Yeah.
So maybe can we use your other table, Melissa, and then we'll just order another tablecloth.
Okay. So Melissa, could you bring table, 4 chairs? I feel like okay.
Maybe I can maybe I'll text Melissa too. I was gonna say I can run and grab them in my van so I can have it with the little ladder thing that we're gonna use for decorating too. Okay. So I can just we can just put it all together with the expo stuff.
Okay. Okay. So let me hurry and grab something really quick too. Okay. So we have 2 matching product shelves that I'm going to bring. It's the same one that we used last year, but I have 2 of them. And we're going to put them on the sides near the front of the booth. And that will have the empty bottles of product. So stuff like this is stuff that we've just saved over the year. If you have any empty bottles between now and next week, will you just bring it so that we can just add it to our expo booth? But like, there's just X factor, all of that. Now, before I get into this, guys, I really, really want to promote the triplex. The reset's wonderful, but I don't want to promote the reset. I want to promote the triplex. So I will have a box of the reset on each thing, but I really want to push and promote resetting your gut with the triplex. So this will be the main focus. I have 2 of these. Does anybody else have any extra boxes that they may have kept? Melissa has one. Melissa, can you bring, you have 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can you bring all 3 of those? I really think this is such a pretty box. I mean, my triplex is still in here. So I'm going to just bring both of them like this. So we'll have this on each side of the shelves. We'll put them, and then we'll just decorate it. If you feel you have fun, like succulents or plants or anything that and Autumn has one. Awesome. I think more the merrier, because if there's 8 of us, we might all want to be holding a box if we're showing them what it looks like when it comes in the package in the mail. So that would be wonderful. So there'll be 2 shelves on both sides that will all be decorated with just empty bottles of product. I am going to package product capsules so that you can show people how big they are. Remember we had that question last year, and I just don't like to have full bottles because you're at risk of getting them theft. So we're not going to do that. So that will be on each side. And then Krista, you're on your computer, right? Or are you on your phone?
Wait, hang on. You're doing 1 shelf on each side. That's what you're saying. Plus, I'm just drawing it out here for us.
Yes.
So, because you have the drink table here, are you doing a product shelf on each side?
I'm wondering if we can find a smaller table for our sample station.
Yeah, you need like a card table, like a 4x4.
I have a small
table and a big table.
Wait, Autumn and Melissa both have a table? Or who was, sorry, I can't see who's talking. Ashley. Okay, so Ashley and Melissa both have tables. Ashley, would you mind bringing yours?
Yeah. Okay.
So a card table, right? That's perfect. I think a card table would be
it's one that like folds in half and you can make it shorter or taller.
Oh, awesome. Yes. If you wouldn't mind bringing that, that would be fantastic. And then I'll see if you wouldn't mind texting me what it looks like so I can see if we can find a tablecloth to go over it. But that way we just station that 1 table for samples only. So we'll stack water bottles underneath, which I have all the water bottles we'll need. Plus I have 7 bags of pink drink, you guys. I have 7 bags to use for samples this year. And I told Amanda this morning, I saved my perks for a year to cash in for 3 bags. So I've been really excited about this. So we'll have plenty of pink drink. And then we'll have the 2 things. And then one behind that, the table behind that will be all the samples with sample cups. I have all of those. I have 5,000. Do you guys think I need more than that? No? Worst case to shove, we'll run to Zurchers. I'll send Josh to Zurchers if we need to.
Do you remember how many did we go through last year? Do you remember?
I think we went through two to three boxes and there's 1,000 in each, but they're tripling numbers this year of people. So
if we go through more than half on Friday, then maybe we'll grab some Friday night or like Saturday morning.
And they have them at Costco's too. Like if I needed to run to Costco, I could run to Costco and grab some. Okay, so that's going to be the sides with the table that Ashley's bringing. That will be the sample station only. I'll have a bottle of hand sanitizer. The food department's going to be there both days. So I'll have hand sanitizer, water bottles, and pink drink on that station. You guys are even fine to give a packet of Slim to people that are really like on the edge of ordering. Don't like, I want you to feel like you can be forgiving with our pink drink because I have so much. Okay. Third thing. Okay. So Krista, are you on your phone or computer? Phone? Will you show everyone what your table looks like that we're going to do for the pink drink bar? So we are adding in a display. We have thought like, how can we attract people to our booth? What can we do to attract people? So we're going to go ahead.
So I have this little fun ladder thing that has shelves on it. And we are thinking we're going to put like pink drink or hydration station. I'm going to print up a cute little poster thing. And then we have ordered some really cute glassware that we will be putting in the pink drinks and the actives and hydrates, and we'll have it decorated here. So it'll be really catchy for people's eyes.
So this is what it will kind of look like. It's not these. We ordered different ones that have wooden tops with straws on them. I don't think the straws will fit, but it will show all three actives, all three hydrates, and all three flavors of pink drink just to attract people to our station. And guys, guess what? This is fake ice. Would you even know? That's fake ice. I'm so proud of it. Amazon has everything. So we're bringing fake ice. We'll display all of them. This is just so that you can show people that you're talking to what the actives look like. Unfortunately, we're not going to sample everything. You have to apply for a permit for everything you sample. So we're only going to stick with the original pink drink. This is what I would recommend everyone start on anyways. So let's push this one and then let them know we do have other flavors, but this is the one I recommend you start on. And then we can switch out flavors month 2 and 3. So, but it'll be fun to have these all displayed with the colors. I just thought it would bring attraction to our booth. Any questions so far?
Do you want to see my drawing? Okay, this is where I'm worried about chairs. Let's see if it will focus. Okay, so here's your back table, and the chairs I think you could put here more if you want. I don't know how wide that is, like if that's going to be too tight. But then we have your Reset Your Gut sign from last year, the Autumn made. Krista, we have those 3 posters you're doing, right? And then how many were you doing right here?
Yeah, I put some of the posters in the chat. So the ones that are from Plexus, like the triplex, the pink drink one, I'm going to have more to put across the big tables, and they'll be more like the cardboard in a frame or on an easel. And then I was going to do 2 to 3 posters that are big ones that will hang out the wall. Yeah, that will say like the Plexus, founded in gut health, experts in microbiome. I have another one that says the Health and Happiness Company. And then I was thinking of doing one more that just is the picture of the triplex.
And then the balloons on each side. So that's really cute up there. And we can do that however we want. But then down here you have, one side is the sample table with a product shelf. And then this one, I think you would do the products behind because it's a taller shelf. And then up front would be your drink bar. And that's what I think people kind of like facing it out. People will be able to see it. But that's kind of how it would look. Right? Does that look good to everyone?
Yeah, that looks really good. That looks really clean, I feel like. And I feel like there'll be more space to go and show product on both sides with everyone that's going to be there.
Yeah, I like that.
Because you have to remember, like every person that's there, there's going to be added 1 to 3 people talking to you if they're like with a group. So okay, perfect. And okay, so on the back 2 tables, I'll have 2 computers myself. I don't know if we're going to need, what do you guys think? You have to buy internet, per device. So I thought, I'm just going to start with my 2 laptops. It will be mine and my husband's. I'm going to remove the passwords on them. So all you have to do is go to the laptop. Plexus Worldwide will be up. So if you have someone that wants to enroll at the computer, can do it there. If you feel we need more computers, maybe bring one just in case, and we can put it underneath a tablecloth where we can store everything else just in case. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we need more than 2?
I think personally that using the QR code and the share cart directly to their cell phone is going to be the best. There's a lot of information that they have to put in. And last year we were asking them, like, put in what's your address, what's your phone number, what's your email. And if they can just fill that in quickly, it makes it a lot easier for them to do it. I think they'll feel a little bit more like it's a private thing.
Okay. So I'll plan on bringing both of my computers, with extension cords and all of that. So just plan on that. What was I going to say? We have electricity for enough for computers to charge computers. And then we have enough to play a movie if we wanted to. And we're playing a movie.
Okay. It's not going to be a movie. Okay. I am not Autumn. I'm not fancy. I'm not going to make a movie.
Autumn, can she hear you? I can't tell if she can hear you. Maybe not.
Well, last year her movie was great, but it's going to be like my husband's going to help me do a PowerPoint. He's the PowerPoint king and I am not. So it'll be a PowerPoint. It's going to have, in the Plexus Go app, there are like 12 that are just before and afters of people with different things. And then it says exactly the products that they're using. So I'm going to just basically share the same thing. So it'll have befores and afters with the products that they've used to get to those and the timelines that they've used. And then in the gluten-free messenger chat, if you guys have befores and afters of your faces and things that we want to do, we're just going to have that. There's not going to be any audio to it or anything. It'll just be there to kind of catch people's eyes so that they can see what it is. Again, last year we focused really heavy on the reset and I had all of our reset pictures there. I don't necessarily want those. I would like more like, before and afters of our faces so that we can talk more about the inflammation and our skin and things like that.
So because everyone post your before and afters or anybody that you think should be on that PowerPoint.
Where are you putting this TV? On the sample table?
Yeah, I think last year we just had it right behind the front. And I think we can do the same thing. I'll just use the same one. I'll steal it from my son. And it's nice. It just has like a USB thing I can just plug in. And then I can just play that PowerPoint.
Okay.
And I'll test. I don't need internet, and I'll just need like one. Like I'll just bring my extension cord and we just plug it in. And we did fine last year with it.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for volunteering to do that. I really appreciate that. Okay. So 2 computers, a TV, and then QR code, you guys. I plan to not even print out my QR code until like 2 days before the event because a lot of QR generators are either only good for 30 days or you don't want to do it before the October deals come out because I don't even know what they are yet. They're probably going to have some code, some incentive. We want to wait for that before you generate the code to your link. So I'll print mine out. My husband's out. Whoever needs help printing theirs out, please let me know and I can help you do that. But I'm planning on having several of those either in an apron that Amanda will talk about in a minute, a clipboard, somewhere where I can easily say, scan my QR code here to check out, or I'm happy to take you back to our computers and I can help you do it here. I feel like it does give them autonomy just to pull out their phone. I went to Swiss Days. That's exactly how I paid everybody or ordered something online was through a QR code. And it gives them autonomy to do it, set up their own password, and then quickly check out. It's like a 90-cent checkout if you're right there to walk them through it. So it's going to be just the triplex though, just FYI. So if you want to add products, you'll have to help them do that, but it's going to be QR code or computer. This year, I was trying to think of a way to give back to them ordering at the expo. So I've ordered 30 blender bottles. They're pink and black. I was only going to do pink, but I'm like, there's going to be some men that don't want a pink one or even some women that don't want a pink one. So I did pink and black. And then I did pink and black, really cute frothers. So they can choose from a blender bottle, a frother, or a medication organizer to organize their medications. And those are like the standard blue, orange, there was no color. So I really wanted to do theme all pink, but I worry that people are like, I don't like pink because there are people that don't. So, those will be in bins. I'm going to have bins and you can tell them if you order today, you'll either get one of these 3 things with your enrollment. And then I am offering $5 cash back to everyone there. And if you guys want to match $5, that would pay for their membership. So you'd be investing $5 into your enrollments, and that would give them free membership. And then any code that Plexus offers, which will probably be another $10 code or a 10% off code. You guys know that they try really hard to incentivize. And then Plexus is sending me a big box of swag. So when that box arrives, I'll let you guys know what's in it, but we can think of maybe some fun ideas of maybe giving away stuff, or even us wearing stuff, whatever you guys can think of that we can use for that swag. I just really want our booth to be exciting. And then we have these pens from last year. I know Krista and Amanda bought these. I have ordered 400 more. So you can give pens out. I'm also going to do, we're not doing treats for kids this year. I have ordered a prize bucket full of like little slap bracelets, bouncy balls, stuff like that, because we know that kids are going to need it. So any questions so far? Oh, Autumn's talking. Autumn, you're mute. Are you mute? I can't hear you. Can you guys hear Autumn? I can see you, but I can't hear you. Could you do sign language, please? I know sign language. You might have to text. Can you type it? Oh, she just left. So I feel like that would attract. So the balloons, I feel like will attract. The new decor will attract. Our video will attract. The pink bar will get people there. And then the prizes, the pens. And then I only ordered 90 things for like, I'm shooting for 100 enrollments. And my husband was like, well, say you hit and you run out of supplies, then you just offer $10 cash back. You just up your earnings, or I can run to Costco and grab something that they can get for enrolling that day. So I don't think we'll go over 100 enrollments though. Any questions?
I think we can always put out the disclaimer too, will supplies last? Because we did have people that, oh, we'll come back. So, I mean, you just say, okay, well, this is will supplies last. This is where we're at.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I know Jessica talked about giving out samples, like you could give out a stick of pink drink and things like that. I would really encourage you guys to do just the little $10 sample packs. I did those at my Christmas expo and it was a big hit. And then it gives you those are the people that I'll be taking their information and doing that. The brochures, last year we had a few. I think Maya brought some of the triplex brochures and we just were handing them out left and right. So be careful, anything that you set on the table, people will think is free game and they will take them. So, you know, Amanda put in the chat for the aprons, keep those in your aprons. Only the ones that you're really serious that you've spent time talking to would I give the brochure to. But then I am going to like really push it. $10. I'm going to do that through Venmo, but I am going to have some cash too on hand because a lot of people will carry around 20s and things like that. And so you will, if they do want to do cash for that sample pack, you need to have some money to be able to give back to them.
I love that. And thank you.
Can I show you guys really quick? So I put together this one really quick just this morning. I need to order bigger bags, but so this is what I'm going to be selling. It has like the triplex trifold, and then on the back, I don't know if you guys have ordered them. Like you put your information there, so you don't have to necessarily add a business card. And then Krista and I made this that we put in the chat. You guys can print off. But it's like why we drink pink. It goes through the 2 different kinds, and then like a little mixing, like instructions. And then I'm doing like the 3. I have 2, and then the 1 micro. I know Krista's adding in the cherry blossom instead of the 2. And then I'll put my QR code in here as well. So if they go home and they have this, they can just add in the QR code or they have that there. If they just want to order once they get home. And then, so last year we did these clipboards, me and Krista, and I felt like we were always like fiddling to open it up and like things were like dropping everywhere. And this is where we like kept our pens and treats and stuff. I'll still have this for like the big QR code, the Venmo code, like printout. We have printouts of like the different pricing of welcome packs, things like that. But then I got these wondering if like, and it has like 3 pockets. It's just like a half apron, like to put one with pens, maybe put a couple of these in there, you know, so you have them in there. And then maybe one has like some cash or something for that. But I thought this would be a lot less fuss than having to carry the clipboard around. And then I'll just refill, like I'll have my own bag of these because I'm making these obviously. And then we can keep them all separately and I'll just refill my own apron with the sample packs. But for those that have been asking about it, that's what mine's going to look like. And I'm just doing like the self-adhesing ones, but I'm sure you could find a cute ribbon if you wanted to. But
so Amanda, this is what I got that close, so
Yeah.
nothing falls out.
yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
Which it was super easy on Amazon. Like I think it was like $10 for 100. And so nothing will fall out of it, which I liked because then I can throw them and they're not gonna be big. Like,
Yeah. I love that. I actually just ordered mine that are taller so that I can like fold them over and have that adhesive. So anyway, I know there's the people that aren't on here were having questions about that. So that's my welcome pack with aprons.
Thank you for showing that, by the way, because I think that's very visual for people to see. And Ashley, I have yours, so don't worry about making any for yourself because I know this is new for you and anyone that's new here, because this is our second time going in as a team and we learn and we know what to go when we go back. So anyone that's new that like Tara, I'm helping Tara with hers. I'll help you with that. I don't want anyone to feel overwhelmed at all. So, guys, guess what just
So what link do you want? Sorry.
For your bags, because I just got like the party gift bags, but they're open.
Oh, I'll send you the ones I just ordered. I'll put a link in the chat because they're like the 4x11 and then they can fold over.
Mine are bigger. They're like the 4x11, but they don't adhere, like they don't close.
Gotcha.
So either yours or Autumn's so that I can get different ones that close because I think that's better than ones that are just like a party bag.
Okay, yeah, and then you have to tie them all. Okay, I'll send it right now. Sorry,
it came.
That is so cute.
That's cute, huh? And it will have all the colors. It has a lid so it won't spill. Has fake ice so we don't have to. We might have to mix them up like if sediment falls. But I'm like, that's gonna look so dang cute in our little attraction bar.
Melissa, I was just gonna say I did the party bags before, and if you get just double-sided tape and just run it across, I've had those and they've been fine. Everybody's calling me.
And I love that you brought that idea up, Autumn. I might need to go look at those, the ones that you have too, because I didn't even think about that. Maybe whatever links you guys are finding that could be useful for those, will you just put them in the expo thread, please? That would be great. Okay.
I was going to say too, when I used to do the shows for my boutique, I had the apron with my money in it with pins, and it was so convenient and so helpful versus having the clipboard is nice for like the pictures, but I used it all the time and it was fantastic.
Okay. So everyone, if you want to, depending on how you want to wear yourself, you either need to bring like fanny packs are great, aprons are great, anything that you can just have easy access to. And you guys, the same rule applies. I am not planning on enrolling anyone under me. This is all for my team to grow. So I will be the housekeeper there. My husband will be there as a level 1 ambassador. So he will be there. Your husbands are all welcome to come if they want to come and help you grow under you or under him or however you want. But I really want this as a team opportunity to really get to know people and help people and grow your teams as well. What have I missed? Oh yeah. 2 garbage cans. I'm planning on bringing 2 garbage cans. They'll be on both sides of the booth, kind of like on the outside of it. My husband's planning on coming. I believe Nolan's coming. I do think it's a really good idea to have a man's perspective. So if your husband even wants to come for just a couple of hours, I think it's really good for men to talk about their experience, but Josh will be there and Nolan will be there the whole time. Oh, the whole time? Is Nolan going to be there the whole time? Probably. Okay. So he'll be there. And then, my girls are coming up for a few hours on Saturday to help with samples so that they can, because my daughter's gluten-free, this is like a good time for her to walk around, but I told her she could help. They have to be by the food permit standards. They have to sanitize their hands. If they catch any of us not doing it, we can get cited. So just make sure you sanitize your hands before you mix up a pink drink. Gosh, what else am I missing, you guys?
Well, can I chime in really quick?
Yes.
I'm all over the place. Okay. Because I know Jess isn't going to want to say this, and I needs to be said. If you have come and if you're watching this on replay, like, and you've paid, like, we need to know if you're not going to be there, because we are counting on every single person and I know I was one of them that was like, I don't want to open to other teammates, like other teams. And so I think it's our accountability showing up and being there. I think, Jess, you probably have it written down, like who's coming the whole time. And so we make sure all those shifts are covered. And then if the $100, if you haven't paid it, make sure to pay Jess before you come in, before you come on Friday or Thursday, whatever you're coming. Just that's like your ticket into being in our booth. Jess pays a lot out of her pocket and investment into this team and products and going in. And so we just help out with like the booth, especially the double booth now. It's a lot more money. So this is just our way of like paying in and investing in ourselves too. So yeah, just make sure that, and then if something comes up even last minute, make sure you tell us ahead of time as much as you can, so we can find people to fill your spot, because we do want as many of us there just to help man it.
Yes. Guys, I want this booth to be super successful. I want you there the whole time. Like, I would rather not have shifts. I'd rather have you guys there the whole time. Come for the social media preview the night before so that you can flood your social media with how exciting this booth is going to be and the event's going to be. And then I would love for you to be there all day, Friday and Saturday. I know that family time is important and that you guys want to get home to your families. So that's why, like, the only time that I really want you there is Friday and Saturday. And then clean up and then on your way. Wow, shoot, something came to my mind and now I forgot. I don't remember, but oh yeah, the things that you would be in charge of then, so you guys can write this down, would be business cards if you want them. Remember, you can use these outside of the expo. Any pamphlets if you want them. The pamphlets that the brochures that I ordered actually have my info on it. So I ordered 500 because I know I'm going to use them outside of the expo, but this would be a good time to think about that if that's what you want to do. Aprons, if you want them, or a clipboard, and then a QR code is your responsibility too. I know Krista and maybe Amanda, are you guys both doing dollar bills or cash?
Well, I think we'll wait to see. Well, last year it was like $1 membership. And so it was nice. We just had a bunch of ones. We like gave them back on hand. So I think we'll see what the incentives are. Krista was saying she'd have cash if people wanted to buy the sample packs of cash. So that's up to you. And also the other thing, I don't know if you're getting to this, is a shirt. Like we did wear like Plexus branded shirts or like the Plant Lady shirts. You don't have to, if you have it, it's just like another advertisement.
If you don't have a Plexus shirt, I like to wear anything that looks Plexus related. So like this color orange, the pink color, the maroon, like the darker black lemon lime, or the black cherry lime, the blue or green. I wore a green one that wasn't Plexus last year that just said the Plant Lady or something on it. Like anything that just maybe matches our theme. We looked really cool to all be kind of in those colors. So that's kind of what we're thinking. And then, yes, go ahead, Autumn.
Well, I was going to say, I loved that the first day we were all in like a pink reddish color, and then the second day we're all in green. I thought that actually kind of felt festive. So I don't know if we do that.
We could do like pink and oranges like the first day, and then greens and blues the second day. We could totally do that. I love that idea. Will you put that in the chat? I love that. Okay, I only have 2 minutes. The one thing I wanted to hurry and share, because we can have another Zoom as it gets closer if we need to. I will be bringing a big cooler that we'll put under one of the tables, that you can either bring food from home or waters for yourself or snacks, whatever you need, because we know how busy it can be. And sometimes it's hard to leave the booth to go eat. You can sample the entire place and get full, but last year it was like you couldn't even leave the booth because of how busy it was. So I will have a huge cooler that you can bring food for yourself or snacks throughout the day. And then I have about 10 cases of water bottles, 5 for each day, but then you're welcome to use and drink those too, because we can always go buy more. So that's it. I think we went through everything. I'm really excited about this, you guys. We have triple numbers. Oh, and the 2 booths that we have some like not competition, but maybe knowledge of what you should maybe know is the two booths that Amanda and I saw that were there was Mixers and doTERRA?
doTERRA, yeah.
And they have a
Amari's not on the list.
Okay. Amari's not on the list, which yay, but sometimes they'll just show up. So just maybe kind of know the difference between the two. And those are the two that I was like, oh, okay. But there's like over 100 and they're expecting a lot of people this year. So I'm really excited. Well, thanks you guys. I'm really excited. You know that this is actually really fun. I love these events because we get to spend 2 days together. And then Thursday night, we can spend some time together too. Autumn, I'll touch base with you about you coming down though. All right. Love you ladies. We'll see you soon.